pulls down his hat and keeps his wheels rolling, chasing the dreams of a back 40 kind of life.
What's up, guys? Back 40 TV. As you can see, we got the Kayak out. It's a Sundolphin Aruba 10. You can pick this up at Walmart for like 200 bucks. I intend to use this Kayak for, I'm going to build a duck blind on it, and I'm going to duck hunt with it, because certain spots here in my area in Louisiana, you can't run motorized vessel on the WMA anymore, on the game reserve, public land, only during duck season. So a lot of us have gone to the Kayak duck hunting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a duck blind on the Kayak, virtually make it one big layout blind. I intend to use it for multiple purpose. So like during the summer, I might fish out of it some too. So I am going to make it where I can remove the blind if I need to. The blind's going to be framed out of this 3/4 inch PVC. It will have throw down doors, and I'm going to secure this 3/4 inch PVC to the side of the boat with just some little small 3/4 inch U-bolts. Clamp them over the top, bolt them down in a couple of spots on the sides, just enough to hold the blind steady, and that's going to be it. All right, so total parts that I bought, I have 4 of the 1 inch to 3/4 PVC tees. I have 8 3/4 PVC tees, 12 45-degree elbows, and 4 90-degree 3/4 elbows. All this is 3/4 except for the 1 inch to 3/4 tees. And like I said before, get you some zip ties, cable ties is what they're actually called, and some flat paint of your choice to paint the PVC with. Alright, as you guys can see, I've got the basic frame laid out. Still got to do some cutting and some trimming on it. 245s just to kind of match the contour of the boat on each corner. In the back and the front, I've got a T in between the 45s. I'm going to run another brace from here to here, wherever it's going to be behind my head. I'm not taking measurements, I'm just kind of going by the boat. There's going to be another T spliced here at an angle. It's going to go up to another T. It's going to come down to here, and then there will be a rise, not too tall because I want it low profile, but tall enough to break up the, the outline of the boat. And then we'll camouflage that in. Same thing on the front, another T right there wherever I break it at. And then that's where the doors will be in, they'll flap in and shut. All right, so I've got my little riser piece already framed out, laid out. Pro tip, I'm gonna go ahead and glue these to where they stay in place, because they are gonna be kind of tight, which is what I want. As you get ready to glue something, you'll mark your joints. See here, mark your joints where they measured, where you had them laid out. Then you just put your glue in, line your lines back up when you're done, and you'll come out with a pretty good layout. And you won't have the problems of, everything being twisted and, out of whack. Another tip, when you put your glue in, I always put it in the joint. A lot of people put it on both sides. You're putting your joints together, if you'll twist and rotate them, snug them down tight, that glue will spread, and it'll set much more even, and it'll set much more effective. Alright, so I decided to change my design up a little bit. One I wanted the back to come up a little bit higher, so I put kind of a high rise on it. If it's going to be too tall, once I get it put up, I'll trim it down here some before I glue it. Of course, we'll still have our brace coming from the rise to the back brace of the yak. Alright, what I'm doing is I'm just cutting my marks where I'm going to put the T's in for my braces. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it loose from the kayak. I had to put it on there with a couple of screws, just little small screws. They're on top, so I'm not really worried about the holes, but if I need to, then seal them up real easy. I'm going to break the frame off of the yak, glue everything up, get everything put in, set it back down on there, and after that we'll be ready to put our U-bolts on, get to the camouflaging. Alright, so now I got the boat out of the way. We're going to go ahead and glue these T's in, or this whole brace piece. We're going to glue it on, then we will go from there. Alright, so here it is without the boat, got it laid out. Gonna put the doors on. I'm gonna put in a T here and put the brace from here to here. Leave myself some storage room. It's gonna look pretty good, I think. I think it's gonna be pretty decent. I left enough space where I can lean down, you know, raise my head up, and I've got some head clearance. It looks tall now and it's gonna be tall on the boat, but once I get it brushed in, it's not gonna be that bad. It's gonna break up the outline pretty good because it's gonna rise it up. It's not just gonna look like a kayak sitting there in the water. All right, so here it is laid out on the boat. You can see the bracing I've got for the back, the bracing for the front. Getting ready to build the doors. I'm gonna use these 1" to 3/4 PVC couplers, or the T's. They're gonna slide onto this. It's not glued yet, so I can put these on. It's gonna come up. It's gonna be a little bit taller on this side. Maybe kind of go down at a slight angle. This is still gonna be a little bit taller than the door. Just to have some, you know, some room to move. It's gonna have some drop down cover. All right, got the back brace up, got one door on, front's finished. All we got left to do is build the other door, get it painted, get some camouflage on it. I'm probably gonna wind up shortening this back piece down. It's just a little bit too tall, but you guys get the concept. Here's how I made the hinges. This is 1" to 3/4 the PVC T. That way it just pivots on there, swivels down. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and attach the blind to the kayak with the U-bolts. I've got the holes already drilled. Slide right in here like so. And you can see I put it on this joint so it's really rigid right here. It's not just holding up against the PVC itself. Also, where this bends to go to the front, it's under a lot of pressure. So just to take some pressure off of the pipe itself, and for a good stable spot, we're going to put it on this joint. Alright, and for anyone who hasn't used a U-bolt before, this is the holes we drilled. This is where it slid through. You have a flat plate that goes on the back side here. And then you have 2 nuts. Alright, so there's what it looks like, and then you just tighten those 2 nuts down, and it'll hold really, really well, better than just screws or bolts or whatever. Alright, so we're going to finish putting the U-bolts on, attach the blind to the kayak, and then we're going to paint it, and then we'll get ready to do some camouflage. Alright guys, there it is, finished up with the burlap on it. You can see I took and cut right about where the water line's going to be. I've cut all that extra off just to reduce drag and everything. I zip tied it up pretty sturdy because I want it pretty tight right here because I'm gonna run like that bungee paracord. That way I can stick straw and stuff in here and brush it in really well with natural environment wherever we're hunting. I did leave some extra flap here that I'm probably gonna wind up, you know, maybe tying together or tying back. I'm not sure yet. Just to add a little bit extra, you know, camo and break up that outline. The doors work good. Exactly what I was hoping for. They don't open too wide. Because I don't want them just, you know, flopping down in the water. Where the kayak curves, you know, it kind of, that bigger joint kind of tightens up and it keeps it from opening too far. So what I'll do now is just gonna get down inside the kayak and kind of show you guys how much it hides you. After I do that, I'm just gonna throw some straw on it just to show you guys how much it's gonna break up, like if you put some natural vegetation or some, you know, natural brush on it while you're hunting. All right, guys, so I went ahead and threw some brush on it just to give you an idea of how good it's gonna break up, what it's gonna look like. I think it turned out pretty well. I'm excited for this duck season. All right, you guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. It's hot out here and I'm still sick. So I'm gonna take some more medicine and I'm gonna go find me a big glass of sweet tea. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe it helped somebody out. If you did, click that like button. Click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Get notified when I upload new videos. I'm gonna be doing DIY projects like this all hunting season long. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you. Back 40 TV. We gone.